Do you know how many maps are uploaded to the Gary's Mod workshop every day? I was hoping you'd know, because I don't. Look at all these. There are so many maps that will probably never get more than a dozen or so subscribers. And yeah, maybe someone will see your map on the most recent tab, but once 30 more maps get published, yours will get pushed to the second page and be lost to the annals of history. I think that's kinda sad. Some of these are obviously joke maps, but a lot of them have some effort put into them. So today, I'll do my best to find a handful of maps that practically nobody has played before. I'll showcase them and give these unknown spaces the spotlight they've been asking for. Welcome to Video Game World Tours. First up is a very popular type of map that gets lost to time. This is My House by High Egertot. I feel like it's a mapmaker rite of passage to recreate your own house. There's so many of these on the workshop. I think it's obvious why maps like this often go unplayed. While the space may mean a lot to the creator, it means nothing to the player. Like, I don't live in this house, why should I care about it? Or any of the other thousands of home recreations out there. I mean, most people would say that. Not me though. I love seeing people's living spaces. You get an insight into who they are by how they decorate it. And just think, there must be so many memories in this space for the map creator. Things they did in this driveway, in the backyard, or near this big tree. It's fun to think about the kind of life this person has led up until this point. There's a couple of folding tables right next to the street. It's kind of a weird visual. I wonder what the space looks like in real life. There's only so many props to pull from in the Hammer editor, so I imagine you have to take a lot of artistic liberties when recreating a real-life space. Alright, enough waffling around. What's the inside of the house look like? Okay, got a nice living room. I like the skylights. And it's funny to see the big couch. The other furniture in the room are props, but the couch here was obviously made in the editor. Another concession, like I talked about earlier. I doubt the couch in real life is actually this angular. At least I hope so. Fancy, fancy kitchen. Granite countertops? A dingy industrial fridge. That's good. We'll go downstairs in a moment. A bathtub with water in it. That's a great touch. Hey, handsome. Sad little bedroom. Maybe this is a guest room? Or a sibling that moved out and took most of their stuff. Scary hall closet. Aw, I bet this is the map creator's room. Got the dual monitor setup over here. It's adorable to think that this space was made sitting at this desk facing this wall. Aw, and a crate over here. I wonder what pet the creator has. Maybe it's meant to represent a rabbit cage. I'd love that. I'll ignore the blood in there though. Master bedroom, big and spacious. And an extra bathroom, of course. Alright, let's go down. No steps leading down to the basement, just a slope. Listen, brother, I get it. I just got into Hammer for the first time recently, and I don't blame you. Big room here. No clue as to its purpose, though. This seems like the perfect room for a pool table. There's either a pool table in this room or a big-ass TV on the wall with some couches surrounding it. Another empty room through here. I have no ideas for the space. Really, I got nothing. I don't know things about basements. Oh, a breaker box. Ooh, that's a nice detail. I wouldn't have thought to include the breaker box turning off all the lights. Scary down here, eesh. Little workshop through here. I bet there's a ton of tools on the walls, IRL. You just know this guy's dad has a great hammer hanging up here. I wonder if there's actually an old computer on this shelf, or if he just decorated it with random objects. There's definitely a soccer ball in here, I know that much. We're back on the surface. Only one more place to check out. A nice and quaint shed. There's a lawnmower in here, I bet. What do you think is way hidden in the back here? Up on this ledge and packed way behind other things. I bet they haven't seen it in years. They probably forgot it existed. And that's it. Oh wait, almost forgot the attic. It's an attic, alright. I love getting this little look into the map creator's life. I wonder if they still live here. Maybe they're watching this video right now on this exact monitor. That'd be a trip. Our next map is GM Custom 1 by Nikki Mary B. I just had to show this off. And yeah, it might not look like much, but I love the story it tells. You can see how the map creator was learning the editor with this. First of all, they're using the iconic GM construct textures. Can't go wrong with those. But then there's the walls that duplicates the textures. That's a lesson right there. With a lot of textures, you need to make it two separate brushes with distinct textures, else you'll have them repeat like that. Here they were messing around with the vertices of brushes to get a little slope. And finally, there's a room to test out lighting. Like I said, nothing crazy, but it's fun to see someone coming to grips with new tools like this. Maybe they'll go on to make other, more intricate maps, and this is the first step on their journey. Or maybe this will be the last time they interact with the Hammer editor before moving on to other creative outputs. It's neat that we get to see their little experiment though. Everyone's put together something like this when learning a new program. GM Nay Boarhood by The. Yeah, just The. I love the vibes of this. You can tell the creator just wanted to make a bunch of little vignettes and found a way to tie them all together. This room is almost dreamlike, with bricks covering every surface. Usually floors, walls, and ceilings will all have a different texture each, but not this room. Some steps. Ominous. Aw, it's just a little break room. Tiny table. How cute. It's interesting to see all the little misalignments in this map. It feels kinda mean to get that nitpicky, like how the ceiling isn't a straight slope down the steps here, or how this wall is like a unit too far back to be flush. Oh, I see. It feels mean to focus on stuff like that, but I think it gives the map character. Sometimes you fiddle with things for forever and you just can't get them to work properly, so you give up and move on. Am I on the bottom of the skybox or something? It's human to make a map like this. Side note, I initially pointed out how there was a random board underground, like this one. It was right here. But literally the next day after writing that, the map was updated and removed it. That board is lost media now. Here's him obviously trying to figure out steps in the source engine. They're kinda funky. Takes some fiddling around to get. Oh, there's the steps. Someone teach this fella about clip brushes. It's interesting to see all the weird little rooms they created. And they're all packed together so tightly too. It's almost claustrophobic. I like the direction they took some of these. I could see myself decorating a space like The next map is TTT Horror Mansion by Lamar232. Apparently this is an adaptation of a Roblox map. Don't know how to feel about that. Unfortunately for you, I refuse to play Roblox, so you aren't getting a comparison of this to the original map. Big, empty room to start in. Wonder if there's more stuff in the original or if it's equally empty. Ooh, I like this room. I always get a kick out of slamming physics objects around. A very tiny closet. Could any trouble in Terrace Town activities happen in here? I think it's funny for this bathroom how you'd have to open the door a bit, stand against the wall, and then close the door to reach the toilet. This stall is super cramped. Also, is it too tall? Feels like the gap at the floor is too high up. 2 sinks, 1 toilet. Huh. Oh boy, don't mind if I do. Aw, this row of computers don't get chairs. Huh, guess that's it. Short and sweet. Next up is an elderly map. gmod 9999 beta, uploaded by Cyberdome. According to the description though, this is a map from 2009, originally uploaded by catbutt30. I love a good old map. This is a classic construct design, but the vibes are different. Spooky. The doors behind the spawn are blocked off. And the dark room is, I don't trust the dark room on this map. There's also some doorways that lead out into what initially seemed like the skybox. But no, this is all walkable terrain. You can even walk through this building if you want. It's freaky here, I don't like it. Wait, did I just accidentally cover a construct-like outside of its designated series? That's a blunder on my part. Oh, one slight problem I should have mentioned earlier. I can't find any mention of this map on Google outside of the workshop page. And also, the supposed creator, catbutt30, their account is only 3 years old. Most peculiar. The final map we're going to look at is the reason I wanted to make this video. I came across it while looking at newly uploaded maps not too long ago, and it just so perfectly embodies my love for lesser-known Garry's Mod maps. My Dream, created by Dr. Nick. From my last night's dream, March 23rd, 2026. I was sent on a mission to collect a special chocolate that supposedly makes people happy, possibly drugs. I then ended up here in this small house, which is supposed to be my great-grandma's house. I came to this bedroom and saw a person playing games, and I asked him, "Where is the chocolate?" He gestured toward the dark area, but I didn't go in. And somehow ended up having the chocolate and made my family happy. The end. Isn't that beautiful? Dreams by themselves are just so nonsensical. I especially love the bit about being in supposedly his great-grandmother's house. Dreams always love to put you in places you're familiar with, but with a twist. My earliest dream I can remember had me discovering a door in my childhood home's hallway that wasn't normally there, and behind it was a mad scientist. That stuck with me all these years. This dark void, man, how creepy is that? Even got the light flashing above. This is definitely a dream space. Dreams are so transient, fleeting. You want to tell someone about your dream, but the details slowly escape you almost immediately after waking up, withering away into nothingness. And this creator decided to immortalize their dream. You practically get to experience it yourself by being in the same place the creator was. I love that about this game. People will make literally anything. From their own house, to a fake neighborhood, to a place they dreamed about. Garry's Mod has it all. And the tools are so accessible too. You could go out and make a map of a dream you had last night. Trust me, if I can make a map, you can make a map. Go download Hammer++ and make something. Post it for others to see. Share your creativity with the world. Maybe not a lot of people will play it, but the joy of engaging in the raw act of creation will more than make up for that. That's what I love about this game. It inspires people to create not only for others, but for themselves. There wouldn't be thousands of my house maps if that weren't the case. I kinda want some missing texture bedsheets for my house though. Thanks for watching, Predizens. See you next time.